guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a cooking video for you guys. So I know you guys have been requesting a lot of cooking videos from me, and I decided to do one of my favorite recipes from my mom. It is her tortellini soup. This is her recipe, so I didn't get it from anywhere. I kind of just got it from her, and I absolutely love it. It's literally my favorite soup that she makes. So I wanted to film a video for you guys and show you guys how to make it. If you don't prefer meat, I actually made it without meat. You can make it with sausage, Italian sausage if you want to. I actually opted out of sausage today, and I'm going to be doing a no meat soup. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want to see more cooking videos from me, please like this video, thumbs it up, leave a comment down below, because I promised you guys that I would do a cooking series on my channel since I love to cook. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you want to see how I make my tortellini soup, please keep watching. So what you're going to need is some chicken broth. You're also going to need some baby spinach. You're going to need some minced garlic, fresh garlic, or regular garlic. And then I'm just using tricolor tortellini. I'm using tomato sauce, and I'm using diced tomatoes for this recipe. I'm going to set my heat to a low medium heat. So it's not like high or low, it's like medium. That makes sense. And then I'm just adding chicken broth. So I like to use chicken broth. You can use water and a chicken bouillon cube, or you can use chicken. It's pretty much whatever you want to use to season your broth. I also added in the minced garlic, and then I'm gonna go in with some Italian seasoning and a little bit of Mrs. Dash along with that. Right there, and then I'm just going to stir it and kind of mix it in, and then I'm going to put the lid on and let it simmer for a little bit. So once you bring your broth to a simmer, just throw in your potatoes. I used red potatoes. I cut up 2 potatoes and I had an awful lot, so I'm actually going to bag the rest and freeze them. But for this recipe, you don't really need that many potatoes. I'm adding in a small can of tomato sauce, just a plain can of tomato sauce, and I'm going to also add in the diced tomatoes as well. I used smaller cans because I'm making a smaller pot. If I was cooking for a lot of people, then I would use bigger cans, but because it's just for myself, I used smaller cans. So once we bring it to a boil, just going to stir it, get all that flavor going, and I'm going to make sure that my potatoes have cooked. I'm going to add a little pinch of sugar in there just to get rid of that bitterness. Those are those potatoes. And then I'm going to add in, that's actually kale and basil, and I kind of just froze it and put it together. And then I'm just going to mix that in, make sure that it is nicely in there, and then we add our tortellini. So I use tricolor tortellini. You can use regular tortellini, whatever kind of tortellini you want. This is actually cheese tortellini, which is my favorite. And then I'm just going to throw in the spinach. I'm using an abundance of spinach because I love spinach, and it cooks down, so you don't have to worry about it overpowering your soup. You can just kind of mix it in there and it'll cook down, and you will no longer really see it. It'll just be like little spinach floating around in your soup. But it does change the flavor or anything if you guys aren't into spinach. You could use kale or whatever you want. I just like spinach, so I added spinach to mine. So once you've let it cook down, you can see your tortellini is basically done. I let it simmer in there for about 15 minutes so my tortellini and my spinach could cook, and then I'm just going to add some into a bowl. I added a little bit of water because the broth had cooked down. If that happens, just add a little water. It won't change the flavor. Just don't add too much water. And this is what your soup should look like. I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. You can use fresh Parmesan. I didn't have any, so I just used the bottle Parmesan. And then I'm going to throw in some fresh mozzarella right about now. And that pretty much tops off my meal. So that's pretty much it, guys. Okay, guys, so let's try it because I'm sure it's amazing. Oh my goodness. It turned out really, really good. Like, really, really good. And I was really nervous because I'm not going to lie to you guys. This is my first time making it myself. My mom always makes it for me, and I just go pick it up. And I just called her up and I was like, hey, what do you put in your soup? So I wanted to show you guys how she makes it. So I made it myself, and honestly, it tastes just as good as my mom. So I'm really proud of myself right now because it turned out really, really good. So yeah, I'm gonna finish eating this and I will see you guys in my next cooking video or my next video in general. If you want to see more of these videos, leave a comment down below and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!